Hey, this is Donna. I'm going to try to go through this really quick. This is about the fourth time I've tried to record this. So I'm going to try to run through everything really quick, and I'm going to be really noisy and checking the camera and the computer almost non-stop, so I'm sure I'll lose my train of thought. I'm just going to start off with the disclaimer really quick. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading. It's going to be considered timeless. Hopefully I'll be able to teach you a little bit on how I was taught. I am using the book A Complete Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, 1970, and the deck is an IJJ Swiss deck. I think it's from a French company. I cannot remember. It's really popular. It's easy to find. Please excuse any profanity. I try not to, but it might come out. I do not like dead air or the sound of shuffling cards, so my readings have been meditated on and dealt before the reading. At this time, I will not be doing any clarification on any cards. I'll just tell you what I think. This is a general read, so not everything may resonate with you, not everything may apply to you. This is not a one-on-one session. This is a message from me to a general audience, and you're to take from this what you feel is applicable to you. Use your own judgment. I like to use the cards as a warning, as guidance. They are not set in stone, so use your own judgment. Reading results are gathered from the tarot and my own personal reception of intuition during the reading. I believe you see what you need to see when you need to see it. So this reading is considered timeless. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications for future uploads. Just wanted to let you guys know that I have spent probably about 4 hours on this now, this one video, just because of the amount of time that I've tried to record it, like I said, 3 times. So this is the 4th time. So I'm trying not to be rushed, but I don't know if the computer's going to just shut off again. I don't know. Somebody was saying there's some kind of retrograde. I don't get into all that. I don't have time to do the planetary and the zodiac alignments and all that stuff. But I do believe it does have an effect. And technology has kind of kicked my ass here recently. Just yesterday, like I said, yesterday and a couple of days before, because I really did the reading on the 4th, and now it's the 11th, so I've lost quite a few days, but my phone, like yesterday, my phone went on pocket mode for some unknown reason, and it was the most stupid. It would not respond to anything, and it was just a nightmare. And I had my TV remote going off also. For some reason, it in the middle of the night, and I sleep with the TV off, the remote did that thing where you press the button on the receiver and it finds the remote. I don't even know how to do that. Well, I do know now because I went to look, but before I didn't know how to find the remote. I never lose the remote. And it went off while I was sleeping. Not last night, but the night before. And that was the weirdest frickin' thing, because I do not know what the hell set that off. But anyway, weird stuff. So I'm just going to go down the list and try to teach you what I was taught, how I've done this. I've been doing it probably like about 40 years. Consistently like 40, maybe 35, something like that. This is a recreational thing for me. Okay, it looks like everything is focused. You'll have to bear with me. I didn't have time to put my contacts in, so I'm wearing glasses, and I'm not going to be able to see everything. Okay, I have everything written down ahead of time because I have a terrible memory, and I tend to wander. So, alright, well, when we first start doing the reading, we'll shuffle the deck, and then we'll split the deck into 3 piles. And on the bottom of the piles, of each of the 3 piles, is what I like to call the first 3. And theoretically, if you're in a hurry and you just want to do this every day or every morning, you can just stick with these first 3 cards. It should be a synopsis of the entire reading. You'll have to bear with me. My dog is like, I'm hoping he's not going to cause any problems. I'll pause it if I have to. The first 3 are always read upright. Don't know why, that's just how I was always taught. The first person, or the first card is a person, or a face card, or a court card. These are the ones that they give a physical attribute to, which I don't really go by. I will give it, unless I forget to. There was a reading I forgot to do that. But I'll give you the description, but it's basically the characteristics that the card tells you about that are more applicable to either a person in your life or a situation or whatever, or you possibly. This one is the Page of Pentacles, and the attributes that they have for this one is black hair, black eyes. It's supposed to represent a young person with respect for learning and new ideas. And this person is a scholar and an introvert. It also means good news, messages of money, application, reflection, good management, carefulness. And I'm going to let you know, I'm going to start and just let you know so you can keep track while we go. You had 3 cards that mention victory. You had 4 cards that mention success. And success can also be like money. So you categorize it however. You had 3 cards about messages and 3 cards about good news. So, alright, just checking. I heard a beep. I wasn't sure if the dang thing stopped. Alright, you had a lot of references on renewal, new beginnings, new conditions, and new opportunities also. So, listen for that. So, the Page of Pentacles, that can represent a person in your life or a situation. Generally, it's a person, young person, so it might be like a child or a niece or a nephew, or if you're in schools, like a student or a neighbor or something. The next card is the number 20 from the Major Arcana, and this one is the Judgment card. This is a good card. This represents a life well lived, work well done, awakening, renewal, favorable legal judgment, personal consciousness, and like consciousness, like blending with the universe. You're becoming enlightened. So looks like you'll be getting rewarded. There's going to be a favorable legal judgment. So I don't know if you're in something now, or if it's something to come. I would think that maybe it's something now. It kind of feels like something now. And then the third card is the Strength card. Now, if you use the deck that I'm using here, and you reference the book that I'm referencing from Eden Gray, the strength number in her book is the number 8. I'm going to go with the definition and ignore the number that's on the card. The number is the 11. But in her book, it's number 8. But I'm going to go with strength, number 8. And this card is from the Major Arcana, and it also represents Leo. So you might have a Leo that you're working with, and you're Leo in your life or your surroundings or something like that. Or it could be Leo season. And I almost always get the month's wrong, but whatever Leo birth season is, like June to July, like June 20th to July 20th, or maybe it's July 20th to August 20th, something like that. Look it up. But I think we're either in Leo's, no, we're in Virgo now, but Leo season or a Leo that you know of or soon will. This card represents spiritual power over the material, the power for great love, great hate, love over hate, higher nature. You're leveling up. It's like this is a spiritual card. Well, the strength card is never really a physical strength. It is almost always mental and like your fortitude. So it's always a mental and a spiritual strength card. You're leveling up. Your karma, here's the judgment, so your karma's coming back around. Your good things are going to be coming back. You're going to be rewarded for the kindness that you've given out. In the middle of the reading, like I said, you could take that and just go on about your day. Now, we'll see if it reflects all of this. I can't really remember. I've done this so many dang times. I cannot remember, but we'll see. You judge. In the middle is supposed to represent your situation now, what you're going through now, your personal, your family, work, whatever. Doggy dog, get away. Okay, I thought maybe he touched something. Go lay down. Just go lay down. In the middle part represents what you're going through right now, like I said. The middle card is the Eight of Wands, and that's right side up. This card represents great haste, great hope, too fast advancement, that which is on the move, hasty communications, messages of love, journey by air. It also means approaching a goal. So, usually with that kind of, like, great haste, great hope, moving too fast, hasty communication, someone is trying to, I want to say desperately get in touch with you. It has a feeling of, really, important, need to. It's important to somebody, so somebody's trying to reach out to you. Journey by air, that could be you or someone that in your immediate circle going to actually be journeying by air. And on either side, this is also your current situation. On the left, it doesn't matter which one you read first. The one on the left is the Five of Wands, and it's inverted, it's upside down. This one means generosity, business opportunities, victory. Here's your victory card. Victory after obstacles. Excuse me. That is a really good card. You're getting a lot of chances here, and that's not your only opportunity card either. I don't remember where the other one is, but you'll see. On the other side, you've got the Ace of Swords, and this represents conquest, triumph, great activities, great love, great hate, possible birth of a child of heroic temperament, championship. So this one, just mark your calendars. A lot of people are having babies and stuff, but mark your calendar. You're not going to know of the heroic temperament until, like, the kid's 2 or 3 years old. But just keep it in mind. But that's an important birth. So of the babies being born, I want to say in the next few months, like the next 6 months, just keep an eye on them. One of them's going to be, a gem. And then we've got the separate sections of this. These two represent the roads to the future, a combination of the two. This one's like the employment area, home life, that kind of thing. And this is the past. Some people don't do the definitions for the past, but I like to. Lets me know what you've been through or what just recently happened. The way the cards are read, the cards that are closest to you are most recent. And then that's further in the past, and that's way in the past. Depends on the length. You decide. Excuse me. Alright, the first card that is closest and the most recent of past is the Six of Swords. It's upside down. This card says you will stay put. There's no immediate way out of your current situation. There was a lawsuit that was unfavorable for you. So I'm thinking if you didn't have like a car accident or something, or, chances are maybe a divorce, or breaking up of a partnership, a business partnership, something that could be in the legal courts. So like divorce is usually what I think of. So you're probably feeling trapped right about here. You just recently got out of that, and your current situation is pretty good. So that's ending. So everything, this too shall pass. Everything will end. Everything will change eventually. But you've got quite a bit of, you're growing and you're leveling up, so everything's looking rosy. You'll see. Further back in the past, we have the Seven of Cups. That's right side up. This represents dreams, overactive imagination. Your energies were too scattered. You had illusionary success, so you were thinking you were making it, but you really kind of weren't, or you weren't doing as good as you thought you were. So you kind of, deceived yourself a little bit. But I don't think you're too optimistic. I don't think you can ever be too optimistic. So maybe in that case you were just deceiving yourself, because I feel like it was like you took on more than you could chew. But there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. So, and then the last definition for that card is deception. So usually when I get that, it's somebody deceiving you. Not always, but someone deceiving you. And the way the rest of this feels like it's playing out, and with the unfavorable lawsuit, I feel like somebody was deceiving you. Like maybe there was, and they lied and got the lawsuit in their favor. I don't know. That's the feeling I'm getting. Then further back in the past, furthest in the past, is the Page of Swords, and he's right side up, he or she. And the other page, he or she. They don't have to be male. Same with the kings and the queens. They don't have to be male or female. It's just masculine or feminine. So whatever applies. This Page of Swords, the physical attributes that they give for it is brown hair, brown eyes, a young person, energetic, a diplomat, possibly working in or with the government. That person has a great understanding of diplomacy, communication, that kind of thing. It also means messages, grace, dexterity, and sources of spying. So usually the sources of spying nowadays is the texting, social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, following somebody, electronically snooping. Could be actual somebody in the parking lot spying also, but and that was in the past, so I don't know if that led up to the lawsuit or whatever. It just, I think that's a completely different thing than the favorable lawsuit over here. I think this is in the future, so maybe this gets turned around, but it kind of feels like it's something different. But anyway, so that's the middle, that's the past. And this person could also be this person, like they're in the past and maybe they're coming back. Because these guys are both pages. They have a similar energy. They're both young, they have respect. One's a scholar, and the other one is a diplomat. I mean, it could be the same person coming back. Over here, this area is generally employment. If you're not employed, it could be a homemaker, so it could be the homemaker part of your life. It could also be your family area. It could be group activities like bowling or dodgeball or tennis or whatever. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, anything that has a group of people. Most recent, these will be in the future. So in the near future, we've got the Seven of Wands. It's right side up. The first definition is victory. So here's another victory card. It says victory through courage, success. There's a success card. Success against opposition. The querent, which is you, has the advantage. There is opposition and competition. But the last definition on this is certain success. So it says victory through courage, success against opposition, and certain success. So in your work life or, any of those group, whatever, you're knocking it out of the park. The next one, further into the future, is the Two of Pentacles. That one is upside down. And the definitions on this one are forced gaiety, so basically, forcing yourself to smile, put on a happy face, inability to multitask, inability to handle several situations at once. So you're starting off well, and then, just make sure you're not biting off more than you can chew. Don't be afraid. Be ambitious, but make it reasonable. And if you do see slipping, ask for help, because I don't think your company wants you to fail. I don't see any really bad, like, backstabbing going on. So I feel like this is within your control, something that you can do. Just, keep your nose to the grindstone, get your stuff done. And the success is all within your own hands, so you're able to control it. The last card is the Nine of Swords, and this is right side up. And this card is not very good. I'll just be honest with you on that right now. It says suffering, loss, burden, oppression, doubt, illness. And when you get a card on illness, I always take that as a warning, like, make sure you take your vitamins, make sure you eat right, exercise, get enough sleep, watch your caffeine intake, all that stuff. Your water intake, make sure you're hydrated. Hydration has a lot to do. I'm one to talk, it's hard for me to drink, but that kind of thing is make sure you're on top of it. The oppression I always take as coming from a boss or someone else in your work situation. Like maybe somebody's dumping their work on you, or they're they're making it unfair for you in some way, and it says doubt. So I wouldn't doubt yourself. So don't let anybody, I mean, you may start losing your grip and slipping and stuff, but don't lose hope. Just hang on, and attitude is everything. I keep saying that. Attitude is everything. If you think it, it shall be. And then the last definition for this is death of a loved one. And in my experience, I have found that to be mostly true, 50-50. And I know, like, about 4 days ago, Queen Elizabeth passed away. But that could be your loved one, or, generally it'll say political figure or celebrity, but it could be her as well. So I did the cards 4 days before she passed away, so I'll take it, but it may be a more personal, and when it's in this area, sometimes it may be work. It could be a boss, like maybe a boss is passing away. We'll see. Just keep it in mind. The only thing, don't freak out or anything and, lose your marbles. Just tell everybody that you love them. And, make sure you at least have that covered. Hold on, I heard some noise. Okay, it looks like it's still recording. Okay. So that's the work area. And then here, like I said before, 2 theoretical roads to the future. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I like to do it as a mixture of either, and use the cards as warnings. Use your best judgment. Use the cards as warnings. I don't think there's anything wrong with a warning, but like I said before, don't ever freak out. Just, chill, chillax, I'm going to read which one did I do? This one first. This is the 7 of Swords upside down. And the first definition is unexpected good, sound advice, sound instruction, wishes about to be fulfilled. So this is one of the wish cards when it's upside down. So you're leveling up, you're approaching completion somewhere, and which card was it? Yeah, Eight of Wands says you're approaching a goal. So you're about to have what you've wanted. So envision all the good things that you want. Don't think about the negative. Only think about the good stuff, as that's what you'll be manifesting and bringing to you. If you think all good stuff, and plus it'll put you in a good mood. So anyway, the next card, so that's in the near future. The next card further in the future is the 6 of Wands. It's right side up. This one means good news. There's your news again. Victory, another victory. Victory after strife. Pleasure through labor. Success through industry. So you're going to be wanting to work. Puppy, where you at? Puppy, where you at? Jen, puppy, get in here. Sorry, I'm training him. I just want to make sure he's not going off and peeing somewhere. Victory after strife, pleasure through labor, success through industry. So you're going to be enjoying work, what you're doing. It's always good to enjoy what you're doing for work anyway. That's where you spend most of your time anyhow. It also means advancement in the arts and science fields, helpful friends. So if you're an artist, listen up, start, be prolific, do as much art as you can, get word of mouth out there, show people, as many people, your art as possible. If you're in the science field, you're going to have some kind of breakthrough. Puppy, stay over here. I'm sorry, it's very distracting. And then the last card over here is the 3 of Swords. And either way you slice it, upside down or right side up, this card always sucks. It is when it's upside down, it's not as bad as it is right side up. So you've got it upside down, and it's like a warning against. It doesn't mean that at the end of the world. It represents confusion, loss, sorrow, upheaval, possible civil war. So I think that might have something to do with whoever is passing away, who might pass away. Maybe an elderly person. And it could be like an unexpected, like a heart thing or like a car accident too. But it's the same time in the future. It's further in the future. And it looks like if it's not in work, it may affect work. I'm thinking it's work. Someone at work. Anyway, this is like, it can be combined with the other. It doesn't mean everything's gonna end in upheaval and sadness and stuff. You're gonna have some sorrow, but this too shall pass. That is always my motto. This too shall pass. Just, one step at a time. Only think good thoughts. One step at a time. You will get there. A snail will get there eventually. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to rush. And rush and make all these mistakes and stuff, Anyway, on the other side, we have the Seven of Swords. That's upside down. This represents... Oh no, I'm on the wrong side. Eight of Swords. Sorry. That's upside down. This represents new beginnings, impulsive, generous, relaxation, freedom. So you went from feeling imprisoned, having a divorce or something, maybe being in jail, maybe going to jail, threat of jail, and then you're breaking out, things are going better opportunities, and they are getting better here. Here's some more new beginnings and freedom. So whatever was holding you down is letting go. The next card, which is further in the future, is the number 10 from the Major Arcana. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This card represents success, unexpected luck. There's your success and luck again. Change for the better, creative evolution, new conditions. So new opportunities, new conditions. The Wheel of Fortune is a divine. It's a divine, like a destined card. It means that, and you also have Judgment, which means what is due to you is coming to you. You're going to be having the payback for all the good shit you've been doing. I don't see anything really negative in here. I'm not feeling any backstabbing or anything. You're going to be getting your just rewards. The last card is the Three of Pentacles. This one is right side up. It represents material success, master craftsman, skilled artist. There's that other art card. So if you're an artist, just start doing a lot of what you love to do and getting it out there, taking pictures, putting it on maybe social media. If there's like an art festival, rent a booth, or use a pickup, try to sell them out the back of your pickup. There's something with the art. Art's going to be successful. It also means commercial gain. It is the card of Masons and other groups and societies. So this is usually it's a helpful card. Safety in numbers, and you have a support system. You're approaching a goal. In this one, I think it was, right? Yeah, that one was approaching a goal. So this one, master craftsman, you're approaching like a completion of something. You are on a master level. You're leveling up. So you're about any of the tens. 10 is a completion number. So I say, if you're an artist, get going, get it going. Incidentally, in the wands, you had 5 of wands, 6, 7, 8 of wands. And the swords, you had 6, 7, 8, 9 of the swords. So you had consecutive numbers on that. And like I said, the number 10 is completion. So you're approaching completion on both the wands and the swords. You had 4 wands, which mean change. You had 1 cup, which means love and goodness. You had 6 of swords. You had 6 sword cards. So that means strife, fighting. So you're having some changes and stuff. You had 3 pentacles, which mean political action, intrigue, and money. Doesn't really seem like there's fighting going on, but I think there's going to be an upheaval at your work. It could be in your family, like maybe a matriarch or a patriarch passes away, but it could be either. It says of a loved one, so it's going to be somebody that it is going to hurt. So just gear up, prepare, brace yourself for that. Don't freak out. Tell people they're going to die or anything. Just, it is a circle of life. I mean, everybody's going to be dying, so it's just a matter of when. But this is basically a pretty good reading. You're going to be successful, and I'm not too sure. When you start unable to handle more than one situation, if the death has an effect on that. That's why I was saying in your work, it might affect your work. Might be your work also, and there might be a grab for power at work or in your family. But you've got the Justice card, and you've got the other ones that are gonna keep everything balanced, and the Wheel of Fortune, you're gonna be getting your just rewards. So I hope you like this. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do another reading. I'm trying to make it so that it's once a month at least, but with all the technical issues I've been having, I mean, my God. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications for future uploads. Have yourself a good day. Hopefully this will upload and won't take 5 days like it normally does. Thank you, and have a blessed day.